Hello, you're watching the English news on Quang Radio and Television. I am Huyên Ngan and here's the top news coming away. Preparing for the 19th Culture and Sports Festival of Quangnam's mountainous districts. The call of Ngọc Linh ginseng. The implementation of Decision Number 19 of the Provincial People's Committee that amends and supplements the regulations on compensation and resettlement for land acquisition has created more favorable conditions for the management, clearance, and compensation agencies in the locals. Accordingly, Decision Number 19 of the People's Committee of Quang Province, issued on September 5, 2017, has amended and supplemented 21 contents that is more suitable for the present situation than before. This decision has also given more rights to the People's Committees in districts, towns, and cities during the process of implementing compensation and resettlement support for land acquisition. In detail, District People's Committee will approve the land price to compensate in case of land acquisition, and even in the case of compensation, land price fluctuates over 20% compared to the land price table issued by the Provincial People's Committee. Many new regulations on the allocation of residential land in the resettlement area and the right to buy land without auction were also amended and are more flexible than the old decisions. This week, Mr. Lê Văn Thanh, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, together with leaders of departments and sectors, have reviewed Nam Giang District's preparation items for hosting the 19th Culture and Sports Festival of Quangnam's mountainous districts in 2018. In order to ensure the success of the 19th Culture and Sports Festival of the mountainous districts in Quangnam, Nam Giang districts has invested a large-scale building and upgrading some key constructions in the town center to host the festival. That My Town now has one multi-purpose sports hall, one stadium for 7-member football teams, and a shooting field at the military office. Overall, the venue can be able to afford the contents of the festival. Nam Giang District also plans to build a complex consisting of a large stadium and other sports items to be used during the festival. Speaking at the meeting, Vice Chairman Lê Văn Thanh noted the Nam Giang's efforts in the preparation for the festival. In terms of some difficulties and problems, he asked the provincial departments and sectors to coordinate closely to best prepare for the festival scheduled to be held in June of 2018. Since the Ngọc Linh ginseng, the ginseng of Vietnam, becomes a national product, the ginseng area is now expanded to thousands of hectares. There are several thousand kilograms of raw ginseng tubers sold to the market annually. However, to bring the products of Ngọc Linh ginseng into the global value chain of healthcare, beauty, and incurable disease treatment, there are many issues left to be solved. Ngọc Linh ginseng, Vietnamese ginseng, is one of the 5 most precious ginseng species in the world. This fact has been proved by hundreds of methodical researches by both national and international scientists. Ngọc Linh ginseng, Vietnamese ginseng, is now growing on an area of more than 1,300 hectares at the height of 1,100 meters to 2,400 meters in Quangnam and Con Tum province. The ginseng cultivation can supply to the market about 3 tons of tubers and leaves per year. At the moment, 1 kilogram of fresh ginseng can cost from 60 to 200 million dong, depending on the age and the weight of each tuber. The price of 1 kilogram of raw ginseng leaves is more than 6 million dong. 1 ginseng seed costs about 100,000 dong. At present, the products processed from Ngọc Linh ginseng are mainly ginseng liquor, lozenges, dietary supplements, honey ginseng, tonic water, or tea bags. There still haven't been enough thorough researches on the medical and cosmetic applications of Ngọc Linh ginseng. The reason is that raw material supplies are not stable. Therefore, we must develop and diversify the raw material plantation, which means both maintaining the original seed of current traditional ginseng incubation and studying to expand ginseng growth to nearby similar areas. The medicinal properties of Ngoplin ginseng are effective in preventing cancer, protecting liver cells, improving neuralgia, resisting toxins, or enhancing female beauty. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the central ministries and scientists to attract large enterprises to participate in researching and investment in pharmaceutical processing factories with high technology. Then, there will be thousands of products of Ngoplin ginseng going to the domestic and international markets, making Ngoplin ginseng brand famous throughout the continent and affirming Vietnamese position in the field of pharmaceutical and cosmetics products. Our principle is to sell only qualified and specific products. The products of our requirement are medicine, dietary supplements, and cosmetics. They are important outputs. Soon, we will coordinate with other ministries to produce quality products to help farmers sell their ginseng. Since the dates of being discovered over 40 years ago, the ginseng still cannot cross the slopes of Ngoplin Mountain when added products are monotonous. The reason is that policymakers haven't yet come up with a concrete roadmap, yet underscored the strength of ginseng in the national economic development strategy. Meanwhile, other countries with ginseng always see this as a spearhead to create momentum for economic development. Ngoplin ginseng needs central ministries to create incentive mechanisms to expand the cultivation areas and diversify high-quality products. At the same time, preside over the development of seed sources, application of high technology into the process of ginseng planting, acclimatizing, caring, and protecting according to international standards. The cultivation and development of Ngoplin ginseng under the forest canopy have contributed not only in creating a high value added, but also in improving people's livelihoods and preserving the environment and the forest cover. This will put forward many solutions for sustainable economic growth and facilitate the application of science and technology into the conservation and exploitation of the precious genes of Ngoplin ginseng. At present, the promotion of the trademark of Ngoplin ginseng has been actively conducted by many localities through activities such as the Ngoplin Ginseng Festival every year or the ginseng markets every month. However, these are only limited local activities. They do not reach the national level for a Vietnamese brand. Therefore, the participation of central ministries in the expansion of ginseng plantation and creating typical products is very necessary to preserve Ngoplin ginseng for future generations and contribute to the growth of Vietnamese economy. The movement to build new rural areas has created a flourishing image for the rural of Quang Nam. The roads have gradually been concretized, mechanization has been applied more in the production, and the lives of farmers have been more and more improved. But there is still simple and rustic beauty to be retained, such as the green fences or flowers in the residential areas. Coming to many model villages in the province, it is easy to spot out colorful roads and gardens with all kinds of flowers. This has created a cheerful beauty in the tranquility of the rural areas. In Kế Xuyên village, Bình Trung commune, Thăng Bình district, the brilliant colors of 10 o'clock flowers can be seen along the roads into the village. Flowers are planted on either side of the roads, in front of the house or surrounding vegetable beds, which brighten up the whole village. If Kế Xuyên village in Bình Trung commune prefers 10 o'clock flowers, Đông Xuân village in Tam Giang commune chooses paper flowers. Tam Thanh Mural village plants jasmine or other vintage flowers. Along the concrete roads of the village, rounds of green trees are rising verdantly together with flourishing colorful flowers, embellishing the countryside scenery. That's all for this news. Thank you for joining us, and you can see this bulletin later on the website qrt.vn. Goodbye and see you next time.